Make sure you guys subscribe so you don't miss out on any third and long content. I want to send a huge shout out to Verizon, our new presenting sponsor. Third and Long is now powered by Verizon. So take me back to your rookie year. You know, what was your welcome to the NFL moment? You know that, like, dang, all right, I'm in the league. I gotta.
My welcome to the league moment. It wasn't a moment. It was a whole game.
A whole game?
It was a whole game, man.
Longest game of your life?
What? Oh my God, yeah. D-Ware took me to the woodshed, man. That was my first game ever lining up. And, you know, I came from Oklahoma. I had never really studied an opponent. Like, I never really watched film, never took notes. Like, you just go out there and blah. I kind of equated it to basketball, being able to hand check somebody. So I'm like, I just kind of, you know, I didn't use technique. I just played like an athlete. So I figured they got me to the NFL. That's what I'm going to do on the next level. You know, I was hearing all the talk about D-Ware and, you know, some of the old linemen just was in the locker room just talking about, like, man, when you look at him, look like his uniform is painted on. Then you hear one dude like, man, he could tie his shoes standing up. I'm thinking like, damn, this dude really like this?
Yeah.
You know, but I got all this pride. I'm like, man, forget it. I'm going to go out there and just play like I play. And Coach Mike Shanahan, the Godfather, he called me in. I want to say it may have been a Thursday of that week. He was like, hey, man, you're not getting the chip. We're not sliding. We're not helping you. I mean, you're making $10 million a year. You're going to have to prove it. You ain't going to be here long if you don't. So I'm like, what?
What?
That kind of, yeah, I ain't going to lie. That had my heart. I lost some sleep.
I
lost some sleep.
Now, when coaches, see, when coaches start gassing up players to you, I'll be like, bruh, like, all right, whose side you on, bruh?
Yeah,
like,
he knew. I think he knew that I wasn't taking it as serious as it really was. Maybe, I don't know, but he damn sure made me lose some sleep. And then, you know, but I still got all this heart. I'm like, man, I'm a gorilla, man. I ain't worried about none of that. I'm about to go out here.
You got heart, cuz?
I got heart, man.
You got heart, cuz?
Hey, you better punk me, man.
Yeah, you got heart, cuz.
Yeah.
Nah, we ain't gonna whoop him.
So shit, I went out there. I'm like, man, you go out there. I ain't gonna lie. I'm looking at him. You know, we calling the play. I'm down there, miss a call. I'm looking like, damn, this arm long as hell. Oh shit, it's finna get real. So then, you know, first couple plays, he just use the speed. So I'm like, all right, speed, that's nothing. I can deal with that. I don't think nobody can really run around me. So 3rd and 8, one of them pivotal points in the game. You know what I'm saying? All right, here comes speed. Man, I opened up thinking I'm finna run this dude by. And next thing I know, I'm literally looking at the sideline as I'm falling. And next thing I know, I look back and he blowing the quarterback back out. I'm like, damn. That shit happened so quick. And so now I'm kind of like, damn, that ain't never really happened to me. Like, cause in college, I had a clean sheet for the most part. Like, I ain't saying I ain't get beat, but it just, you know what I'm saying? Not like this. Like, not when I'm really on. I'm thinking I'm on my shit right now. So, all right, I'm like, all right. He get back to the speed rush, cool. But I'm really a little antsy. Here come another third and manageable. I mean, 3rd and long pass situation. Fucking, I'm waiting. I'm thinking he gonna spin. He blow right by me. Bow, blow the quarterback up again. So now I feel like shit. I feel like the scum of the earth. You know what I'm saying? And I don't even remember the outcome of that game, but I remember like feeling like, damn.
Yeah, like that feeling.
Like, damn, I ain't know it's gonna be this hard. Like, this shit is really, really, really tough. So
a sack a game is all you really need.
That's all you need, man. All you need is one. One each game.
Which is crazy. Sacks are definitely an overblown stat. But at the end of the day, guys who consistently over the years get a lot of them, it definitely shows something that you're because if you get a lot of them, you're going to get attention, and if you're still able to get a lot of them, then it definitely shows who's legit. But um, it's a tough stat, man, because you touch a guy or your closest man to a guy running out of bounds at the line of scrimmage, you
get one. And so it could be, which is very rare. They are hard to get, and it's tough. And for me personally, being a defensive lineman, that's why I always hung my hat on something that I could control, which was, we say it all the time, stop the run so you can have some fun. But I know for me personally, like how I play in the run, that's always going to be something I can hang my hat on. And then in the pass game, keep getting better. I think I'm very effective in the pass game too. And, if that happens, the numbers come, they come. But I know I always want to be like a complete player. And a lot of times guys can become just sack artists. And then when you're not getting the sack, what else are you adding to the game?
Right. Yeah, now you, as much as anybody on the D-line that I've seen, really study the game and know tendencies and exactly what they're trying to do to attack us. And I've tried to pick up my tape watching and kind of studying as a product of seeing you do it. And but yeah, I think the healthiest way to play this position is to just be hard on yourself on the tape as an overall resume, and not just seek stats every game. Like that's just, it's too tough of a league to just be sack hungry 24/7. Obviously you want to succeed but it helps when you're on a good team because you can focus on winning. And that's a healthy way to do it. But yeah, I've learned that just looking at the tape and being happy with your performance goes a lot longer way than just looking at the stat sheet every week.
You got a top 5 wide receivers?
All right.
You got a top 5 wide receivers in the league right now for you?
Top 5.
Including yourself?
Including myself?
Mm-hmm.
All right, you gotta go back to your show. Here. Top 5, I'll probably say, including myself.
Or if you want to put yourself in the top 5.
All right.
Guys you like,
Me personally, I feel like I'm top 5 for sure. I'm top 5 for sure. But I'm gonna do 5 with myself out of the mix.
All right.
Because I'm not gonna say I'm 1 right now. I'm not gonna say I'm 1. So I don't even want to get into where I'm gonna put myself. But I'm in there for sure. But if I had to go my top 5 right now, no order. I'm gonna just name off guys I like. I ain't gonna do 5. All right. Guys I like, of course, Devontae. He one of the guys I came in the league watching the most. Cooper Kupp, he's a guy that I start to like a lot more as we play him twice a year. And
see, that's an interesting one because a lot of people,
he nice.
Not really fans of, or
they don't fully understand what he's doing.
You don't get that full respect.
Yeah.
Because of the things that we know. Why? You know what I'm saying? Like, he don't get that full respect because I mean, a lot of people like the athletic stuff. They like the, spectacular catches. But Mr. Consistency, he be getting it done.
He's nice.
And we're always open.
He's always open. Like I said, playing him twice a year, he's always open. So Devontae, Cooper Kupp, Diggs. I like Diggs. He call it spicy, getting spicy. He said a couple years ago. So he's like, it's a few guys out here in the league who really getting active, who really spicy. And I take it as guys who, no matter what, like man coverage, bump, no matter what it is, like we getting open regardless. So I got a category for those. Like those 3 guys right there. That's my category for getting spicy, getting active. And then you got the Deebo Samuels, Jamar Chase, those guys that get the ball and get busy after they catch it. And then I like T. Higgins. So I know some I'm forgetting for sure, but those are the guys that when I talk about receiver position that come to my head first.
Respect.
Yeah.
You like their game. You like how they
Justin
play.
Jefferson,
he liked that. I think a lot of people, when he first was popping off, everybody was like, all right, we're going to wait and see if this keep going on. But
he ain't
stopped. That boy just keep doing it.
How many years older?
My brother is 3.5 years older than me.
Yeah.
So,
did he bully you?
Huh?
Did he bully you?
100%, bro.
I got bullied pretty bad. I don't know if
how did you get bullied?
I don't know if the effects on me ended up being a net positive or negative because it definitely toughened me up, but I might have some psychological issues.
For sure. So, bro, I had 2 brothers, Armand and Aaron. So the thing I remember most about my bullying was they used to hold me down.
Dude, that's exactly.
They used to hold me down, both of them. And they would make me decide if I wanted a chi-chi or a roll group.
I don't know those terms.
Exactly. So a chi-chi is they would squeeze my chest together because I was a chubby little kid. They would squeeze my chest together and make it look like I had breast. Or a roll group was they would pinch my side fat and squeeze it. And they would hold me down. They'd be like, nah, choose which one you want, a chi-chi or a roll group. I'm like, bro, man, just give me a roll group, bro. Like, so you can hold it and talk about it. I wanted to preface this play right here. So this was back in 2017, playing against Trent. First time playing against him. I broke my hand the first play of this game, but I'm thinking it's just a bruise. So I'm playing through it. And I played through the whole half, but this is a play right here where I'm going against Trent and I'm only using one hand. So go ahead, tell him. Go ahead, break it down, Trent. When you see me line up across you, what you?
Honestly, I'm thinking like, all right, this motherfucker tall as shit. So I'm like, man, let me try to cut the distance because I had a tight end right there. So I'm like, all right.
Yeah, I was in a wide 9.
Yeah, he in a wide 9. So let me try to cut the angle on him real quick. And this dude come slap the shit out of me. Hey, I ain't gonna lie, that shit, it pissed me off because it damn near kind of dazed me a little bit. And I ain't even really know where you went. I'm like, damn.
That's all I had, bro. My hand, bro. I was
came out of left.
That's literally
field.
all I had. All I had was like, bro, if I hit him with, if I touch him with this left hand, I'm gonna die,
bro.
So let me just throw this right, see what happened.
Man, that's illegal. First off, fucking hands to the face. Then I wanted to catch back up and try to drive you in the dirt or something, bro. I was mad as hell. Because you can see my feet got all twisted. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, you dazed me. I felt it stung too.
Bro, that's all I had, bro. I didn't even mean to do that. I just was like,
that really just pissed me off.
I was like, bro, I only got one hand. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna just throw this joint and see what happened. All right, let's go.
I remember exactly how I felt when that shit landed. This shit hit me right here.
Other guys' games that you like to watch. Who are your top 5 edge rushers, guys that you respect and enjoy watching?
Definitely, I'd say my brother. I got to throw him in right away. I think we rush similar in a lot of ways, but also have different strengths about us that we tend to go to. But other than that, I think Crosby for sure. Just the effort he plays with and his skill set, his moves, just everything comes really natural, and he changes everything up. We talk a little bit. Not too much, but if I'm playing a team and he's played them, I'm definitely checking out his tape, his swipes, and Just how he gets to moves. He wins at a high rate, which
very fluid. He's a very fluid athlete.
Yeah, and he's gotten better every year. Yeah, he's definitely one of the best guys in the league for sure. And then who else? Name some guys.
You like Miles? Micah?
I mean, Miles and Micah
TJ?
are tough, man, because
can't replicate it.
There's just sometimes there's one-on-one. Not that Max isn't, but I'm not just gonna go bend the edge like Myles Garrett does every single play. So it's I kind of look at guys who have similar technique as me. But I obviously respect and appreciate what Myles does every year and what Micah does. TJ, I've been watching him a little more. He sticks to a couple things and it works great for him. So,
who are your top 5 tackles in the NFL right now? I know you got a lot of guys, young guys looking up to you, so
for sure.
You don't want to leave nobody out. But if you had to give me some names.
All right, and I don't want to put them in any particular order.
No order.
Because I think all of these kids is playing outstanding. But I'm a huge fan of Tunsil. I love his game.
Laramie Tunsil,
Tunsil of the Texans. I love Penei from Detroit.
Penei Sewell from Oregon.
Yeah, Oregon kid. I love the way he played, man. Like he kind of like flashback, like seeing that mean streak in him, and like watching him play reminds me a ton of myself.
He got that. He brings that tenacity, that physicality to the game. Where it's like, you could play against guy like being a defensive lineman. Like you play against a guy, you're like, all right, this man may block me, but like I'm not like. I play against him all day because I ain't really tripping.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like I know I'm gonna get some. He might block me. He good. He can block me.
Right.
But then there's certain guys you play against. You're like, dang, I really gotta like be on my.
Yeah, you gotta be on.
Yeah, I really gotta be on my.
Nah. He is skillful, physical, aggressive player. He only gonna get better. So I love watching him play. I love Tristan from Tampa. Him moving to the left side this year. I think that's a big year for him. He's been playing well. I love watching him play.
He's Tristan works real good.
Yeah, Tristan works real strong. Really good feet. Who else? There's so many, man. I got obviously. Oh yeah, I like my boy Darius Shaw. I think he's coming along pretty well. I think he's gonna be he's only continuing to get better. Andrew from New York.
Andrew Thomas.
Andrew Thomas is only trending. He's trending in the right direction.
He's got a lot better from his beginning to where he's at now.
Yeah, he's made some of the biggest jumps in my opinion, from year to 1 to 3 as to 4 as a young old lineman I've seen. So I love what he brings to the game. Who else? I mean, we got it's obviously, and it's some young guys who I think are really on their way. Probably couple years they'll be in that same conversation. I like the young kid from Arizona, Paris Johnson from Ohio State.
Oh, Paris Johnson.
Yeah, I think he got that dancing bear feel to him.
He was solid. He's athletic. Different in the sense that he's a little taller.
Yeah.
So, but athletic, he plays hard, physical.
Yeah, I think he'll be good too. Couple good off seasons.
Yeah, I think he'll be good too.
Get his grown man strength. I think they got him a really good tackle. My boy Anton from OU. We see him this week. I think he has very, very high potential.
Was that Harrison?
Ceiling. Yeah.
Okay.
Very high.
Yeah,
ceiling.
I haven't seen him. I just started watching the film, but I didn't because he's a rookie, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I hadn't seen him before.
He's a pup, but he got he made of the right stuff. I think he'll be a really good player coming into his own in a couple years. Let me see. You think I'm forgetting anybody? You know, I
I mean,
love.
you definitely leaving some people out that might be hurt, but I mean, that's your
Like
list.
who am I leaving? I mean, you hear me out. You ain't give me a chance to contemplate and think of a list. You know,
No, I
coming
think
out the
that
top.
was.
Who hurt? Who hurt?
I mean, it's gonna be a lot of people hurt because they
Oh, I thought you
they.
saying that somebody was hurt. No,
Nah,
see,
you they big homie.
and I'm asking, and I'm really answering this
like,
kind
damn,
of
bro, he
basically.
ain't shout me out, bro.
Yeah, I mean, if you ask me,
But ain't, you know,
I look like I like watching everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like I like, for instance, I like watching Jedrick. You know, from Cleveland because he looks so similar to me on film, and I know that he was taught the same things I was taught, and he watched. You know, he watched a lot of my film, so I like, you know, the way he uses his hands, his quick set, the way he changed his setup. You know, like I get a lot of intel watching him go against a pass rusher more so than I would against, you know, another lineman watching him because he plays so similar. So I get to see how does he react to inside outside punch, or how does he react to a quick angle set. You know, so I like watching a guy like him is very very. Like if I see that they play Cleveland, I'm gonna go turn that film on first because I get a kind of a glimpse of how it'll be for me. You know what I'm saying? So it's a ton of players out there, man, that I that I look up to. And even the big dude, the one on the other side, big with Dewan.
Dewan Jones.
Dewan Jones from bro. He seeing somebody that big, you know, he reminds me of like Mekhi Becton, which I like him as well. He's battling back from injuries. But I think he was before he got hurt, man, he was annihilating people, and he was making such huge strides. You know, when it comes to talking about being a great football player. So obviously he been banged up, and this is a banged up league. You know, you're gonna deal with that eventually. So, you know, I'm excited to see, you know, his body at work after he get his feet under him and, you know, get his health back on the right track.
Yeah, Trent Brown is the one for me out of the big dude, like the big dudes, who's like, you know, I played with him for years, got drafted together, and he been, you know, a lot of people don't want to play against him. I know that for sure.
See, like Trent, I kind of look at him like me. You know what I'm saying? Like a you know, he like my little bro, but you know what I'm saying? He like a OG. You know what I'm saying? And shit, you know, just watching him, like you said, I think he is like the blueprint. You talking about those throwback tackles, 6'9",
6'9",
you know, 380, but can stay in front of these guys. And I love watching Trent because he uses his hands. You know what I'm saying? And he got all of this mass, and he don't lean. He keeps
lean and grab. He's not a grabber.
Yeah, and that to me, that's impressive. You know, but that's just, I'll just give you a list of like all the young guys I like. But you know, obviously Lane. Like Lane Johnson, shit, we played on the same college team. So, you know, I look at him as like got us side by side. You know what I'm saying? Like he, in my opinion, probably one of the better right tackles that's ever played the game.
For sure.
And I think he is
Lane's a great player.
He's played himself into that debate, and I don't really I wouldn't debate with it. You know, you get my nod, but you know, he's a Boomer Sooner guy, East Texas guy, so you know.
Oh, you from Texas too?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
No, Lane's obviously a great player. You know, you played with a few different quarterbacks, you know, throughout your career thus far. What do you feel like you see out of Purdy that allows him to be, you know, who he is? And, you know, what's your mindset when you're working with a quarterback? Is it more so like, all right, I gotta find, you know, what this guy does good, or, you know, how I can be, you know, helpful or help him? Or are you like, man, let me just focus on being the best version I can be, making sure that I'm always open, always doing my job, and giving the quarterback opportunities? How do you view like that quarterback receiver relationship?
Yeah, I think a little bit of both, but mostly I'm worrying about myself. You know, Purdy, he gonna do what he has to do to be his best self each Sunday. I think we've seen that from him. I think nobody questions what his ability to prepare or how he prepares. So I think just being my best self for him. But even like I talked to him, I think leading up to the Minnesota game, and he's just like, he's like, I'm gonna be better for you this week. I'm like, I'm gonna be better for you this week too. So it's just like getting ourselves ready so that we can go out there on Sunday and be better for each other and continue to push each other. I think that's what like the best receiver quarterback duos do, is just continue to get better. They help each other get better. And Purdy's for sure done that, because even like there'll be plays out there where it's like in the past, like we might call this play and you have no chance of getting the football. But when you're playing with a guy like Purdy, like you have an opportunity to get the ball on any given play. Like even when you're running down the field, and for the past 3 years, this is a clear out, just clear out the defense, and somebody else is getting the ball, and you look up, the ball's literally in the air right there. So, yeah, playing with him, it's just really just preparing myself. Get ready each and every week to be my best self on Sunday, because I know he's going to give me the opportunity to be that when the game starts.
That's got to feel good. I never played offense. Well, I played offensive line, but I never played offense, and like just the mentality of having to rely on other people. Kind of on defense, we got to rely on others. Everybody got to do their job, but it's like if I want to go make a play, that's kind of like on me.
Yeah.
To like go make a play.
Yeah.
Where like on offense, you got to rely on so much to go right.
11 guys.
Yeah. And so having that, man, that's freeing. That's a great feeling to play with a quarterback who's like, I know I'm going to get ops, because he's not just going to go to the first or second read. Like you might be the fourth in the progression, and he going to make something shake, and you better stay on your P's and Q's, like, because you can get busy if you're on your job. So I know that's got to be a good feeling. So